Hello Mighty Nation and welcome back to another episode of Army Men of War. So, as you all know, in the previous video, the Blues were attacked by the Greys, and the Greys actually ended up defeating the Blues. So we saw the end of Blue Town. So that was a really cool episode, because they managed to defeat the B-1000, which is like a super tank. So the Blues have pushed the Greys have pushed the Blues all the way back now into green and red territory, which is also known as GR territory. So from the little intro you saw the Blues crossing the river over here and crossing back into green and red territory. So now there's going to be a whole new front line on the left hand side with the Blues defending against the Greys. The Greys have not yet attacked the Reds and the Greens, but they are allied with the Tans. So the Greens and the Reds might actually come into the war and help the Blues. But the Blues have gave them a condition. Even though they're a lot weaker than the Greens and the Reds, they've said that we still want our Queen back, because that's their only standing now in the whole world of like politics. So they need their Queen back. So the Greens and the Reds are now going to try their hardest to try and get the Blue Queen back, so they can create the RGB coalition and then fight off the Greys. So over here on the right hand side, Commander Green and Baron von Krasny of the Reds has came over to overlook the battles on the right hand side. So as you'll know, the right hand house owned by the Tans, the smaller house, was attacked, and the Tans managed to repel the green and red attack, and it's a bit of a stalemate really. So the Greens and Reds now have been recuperating for the past like week or so, and they've now gathered a fighting force to attack the Tans' main house. So Tannenberg has thought, well, do you know what, we don't need the Blue Queen anymore, we're going to use her as bait, try and lure them in. So he's actually tied her to some dynamite on top of a hill, and they've got a little time limit now, try and rescue the Blue Queen and get her back to her Blue Empire, or what's left of them anyway. So in the centre, the Tans are still holding out over here at Lake Omaha Beach, and the Greens and the Reds are actually surrounding them nearly. So the Greens and the Reds are doing very well in this war. And it's all down to these last few battles, I think. So without further ado, I think we're just going to drop into the main game now and see how the Greens and the Reds do taking this Tan house. So I will see you all on the battlefield. Right, so here we are on the battlefield, and it appears to me that the Reds are making the first move on the Tan mansion. So it looks to me he's just placed down a bomb. He's going to blow the gate. So the Reds are going to be advancing with around 100, about 120 men. Oh, and a lot of others as well apparently. So the main forces are coming through with some mini tanks powered by those little AA batteries. Let's have a look over here. So the main objective is to try and rescue the Queen. Who's that? Oh, we can see General Tannenberg himself with his officers running away from tying the Queen up to this dynamite on this hill. So like I say, if we look at the timer up here, there is 14 minutes for us to try and rescue the Queen and get her back to the Blues. Because if the Blues have the Queen back, then we can create the RGB coalition. So there goes the fence on the right. I will keep checking the timer from time to time to see how long we've got. And what are the Reds up against here? So they've got very light defences, because the humans recently decided that they wanted a big swimming pool in their garden, which kind of destroyed a lot of the Tans' defences. Wow, getting a bit of lag here. But they've managed to take out the MG on top of the hill. I'm going to try not to touch any of the AI, I'm going to let them play it out themselves. I might take control of them just to try and rescue the Queen in a little bit. Oh, you can see the batteries right there for the tanks. Pretty cool looking. Duracell. So the Reds are advancing with a lot of those little mini tanks, but they don't have a lot of defences by the looks of things. Oh, they've lost one of their tanks here as well. So these Tan defences are literally crumbling to the might of the Red Army. So if we look over here, we do have some more defences from the Tans. We've got some light tanks, we've got some heavy machine guns, and a lot of riflemen protecting this Queen on the hill. Oh, for those of you that haven't seen it yet, this is the Blue Queen. It's probably the first time a lot of you have ever actually saw her on the battlefield. Let's go back to the main battle. There is a lot of reds moving up. This is going to be a really cool battle. And there is a full interior in that house over there. I will show you that in the coming episodes. I don't think we're going to get it all done in one episode, you see. In fact, we can have a little sneak peek over here, look. Let's have a little sneak peek. Oh, there's a hill there with some tans on as well. But there is a full interior on this house right here, look. A little sneak peek in there. Look at that. So cool. Let's get back to the battle. The reds have completely annihilated that first line. But the question is, can they defeat the second line? Because they've got to run down a hill and they consist mainly of infantry. It's going to be a very interesting battle indeed. Still a lot more reds coming. Yep, still a lot more reds on the way. But I think this is the main force right here. We'll look over here. The tans are opening fire from the trees. Well, they're not really trees, it's grass, isn't it? It resembles kind of like a jungle to the tans. Oh, they've just retreated from their MG position. Probably a wise move. Oh, maybe not. Splattered. Turned into plastic goo. So it looks to me like the reds are just regrouping here. Then I think maybe, just maybe, they'll advance down this hill. Which is pretty cool, right? There's like a huge digger over there. I mean, the 10 defences would have been a lot more if it wasn't for this swimming pool. A lot of riflemen opening fire, covering the hill. A cool little firing line. Look at that, that's amazing. So whether or not these reds are going to do it, I do not know. I do apologise for my lack of uploads lately, by the way, guys, but I have had a lot of real life problems lately. I've had a lot of things going on in my real life. Might tell you all about it on a future date. But it kind of works with the Army Men of War series anyway, because whatever time I have off, the battle map is still active, if that makes sense. So things are still happening when I'm not uploading, which is pretty cool. Those tans didn't last very long, did they? Oh, let's have a look at some of the action over here. Just took out one of the tanks. Now falling down the hill. Oh, it's rolling. Is it going to hit him? Nope, not quite. Doing very well. How long have we got until this queen blows up? Oh, we've got 10 minutes to rescue the blue queen. So Tannenberg has tied her up there for a reason. And I think it's more of a distraction so that the reds and the greens don't attack the other house again. You see, because they're very weak in that house. So Tannenberg is really trying to draw them to this house. Because they're... Oh, what is that noise? Oh, there's a banzai attack. There's a bit of an ambush going on right here. That is a lot of them. Look at that lot. Oh, I can hear the noble weapons opening fire. You see, the 10 defences are very, very strong. Very strong indeed. So I don't think we're going to be able to take all of this in just one episode. I think we might have to break this up into 3 or 4 episodes. Maybe do it like 1 episode per room or something. That'd be pretty cool. But we've got a couple of tanks still hiding in these burnt bushes right here. Just gunning down these tans. Which look really cool because they've got like grass attached to them. Like they've super glued it to them. See how the red's doing down here? The reds are pinned down on this hill at the moment. Can't move any further because of these machine guns. But luckily on the left they are pretty distracted, so... Oh, we've got some greens moving up. Oh, this is pretty cool. The greens have finally moved in. You've got to love the Alliance, haven't you? The Alliance, it's going to be a really cool one as well when we get the blues in there. The RGB coalition. That's if they rescue the Queen. The blues will only be able to rebuild their army if they have some sort of political standing, you see. And for that, they need their monarchy. And unfortunately, the Queen is the last line in her monarchy. Because we've already lost the Prime Minister. Oh, a good shot there from the tank. They're actually taking some ground now. Oh, we've got 8 minutes. Just over 8 minutes to take the Queen. And we're not doing very well actually, because these noble werfers won't let us push any further down here. And as long as this door is uncovered, the Tans will keep getting reinforcements. Luckily, I think their attack came a little too soon, because if we was any further up, that it would have proved quite damaging to the red and green forces. Have a look over here. Oh, a tank just fell down the hill. Oh, poor plastic tank. But we haven't got long for the Queen, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to manually push forward some men. If we can actually try and rescue this Blue Queen, because it would be really cool if we can. I'll push them forward. There we go, we've got 7 minutes to take her. Oh, bad idea. Still very pinned down from this this heavy, like 50 caliber machine gun. It might even be bigger than a 50 caliber. Yeah, definitely. It's like an anti-aircraft gun. How goes this side? Tanks are just patrolling around. We've got some Tan reinforcements moving up. Quite a lot of them holding down the right hand side. At least we've got a foothold now in the Tan's main area. Their garden right here. Well, what once was their garden, should I say. Their swimming pool area. It's kind of lucky we caught the swimming pool before they actually built it, because it would have proved to be like a, you know, like an ocean to these guys, because they're only little plastic soldiers, aren't they? Reds are moving up. How they're doing on the right? Oh, they might just be able to take the Blue Queen back now. Let's get some guys over here, try and get the Blue Queen back. Oh, the noble werfers here. Oh, good God. I think they're hitting some of their own troops there. Oh, bad noble werfers. The Tans are actually taking some ground. We need to rescue that Blue Queen. Oh God, no. Right, push through the centre. Hoorah! Oh, they're all drowning. Let's see how long we've got left. We've got 6 minutes. Quite a while yet. All we've got to do is get up there and untie her before that bomb goes off. And that bomb will go off, I assure you. There we go. Get behind the lines. Get behind the lines. Open fire, goddammit you! Where are you going? Where are they? That's it. Oh, blown up. Those poor Reds. Luckily, we have a huge concentration. If just one of those noble werfers could pinpoint a shot right here, it would prove to be very devastating. Them all moving up. Pretty cool. Right, who should we choose to be the hero to save the Queen? Let's get this guy, G. Oh, and in fact, no, I don't like his name. Don Brooks, there we go. Go, Don. In fact, we'll make it a team of 2. Red and green can come and rescue the Queen. Red and green can rescue the Queen. Get up there. There we go. Looks to me like they've done it. Come, Your Majesty. We must retreat. We've done it. We've got the Queen. Get down there. Oh, that was lucky. 4 minutes to remain as well. It could have went either way. Like I say, we're going to get the Queen out here just to get her to safety. And then we're going to overlook the battle again. Oh, we managed to do it. I don't think Tannenberg was expecting us to push with such heavy numbers. But like I say, it's the outside is the easy bit. It's taking the inside. Whoa, look at that huge concentration. That's a lot of Tans. And they can't really get up that hill. That's a bit of a bad side, because if the Tans can push forward, they've got a good gunning point right here. Noble werfers are shooting again. Oh no! No! Oh, that was lucky. I thought it was going to like take them all out. That was very lucky. We have got a lot more greens and reds over here pushing forward. If we can just secure the outside, then we can focus on a full-scale invasion of the inside. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you a quick sneak peek of the inside. So we've got one room here, look, with a cool little pool table, and we've got the living room inside here. Oh, there's Tannenberg, look. Ooh. We've got the upstairs, we've got a sofa, we've got the kitchen, and we've got the garage. And there is a fog of war here, so you have no idea what is going on inside here. There could be defences, there could be anything really. You have to let me know in the comments what could be inside the house, like in each room. It'd be interesting to see what you'll think. Right, let's try and push some of these Tans around. Like I say, whoever wins in this episode will affect the next one. Let's just make sure the Queen is in safety. Yep, luckily the Queen is safe. Let's have a quick look at the names for the NGG. That is the New Green Gazette, so they can publish some names. Don Brooks, Leza Lukhanov, and then the Queen herself, Her Majesty the Blue Queen. We'll have to think of some sort of name for the Blue Queen. What do you think the name should be for the monarchy of the Blues? Oh, there we go. Got some Grillatans sneaking up. I love the grass that's attached to them, it's so cool. Just exchanging fire with each other. Doing rather well. Let's just manually move some of these guys. Stop them wall hugging. Get them over there. There we go. That'll do. We still have another 2.5 minutes until that blows up. We made it in really good time. I think Tellenberg should have set the bomb to go off a little sooner, I think. Look at the damage though. They've done a lot of damage, I must say. Tans are very weak at the minute, I must say though. And you all know that the other house is just past that gate, so at the moment the Tans could be recuperating inside there as well, building up another force. But should we do a big charge? Let's do a big Tan charge. I've got a lot of soldiers in reserve inside the house, you see. So, charge! Banzai! Might have to do some strategy and try and send some more vehicles in with the next wave, like some T-34s maybe. Some of the heavier tanks in. And again, the tanks could actually push them out of their territory here. Charge is doing quite well. Well, that's quite a lot of ground they've just taken. That is a lot of ground indeed. Oh, we've got some of the special forces here, the Krasners. That there is that's Baron von Grozny's personal guard and special forces of the Reds, the glorious Red Army. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Come on, push forward. Get a foothold. If we can just take that outside, and then we can end this one. Then get out there. There we go. No, further. Get up there. Not that way. I'll try and get them like into a position where they can actually see the enemy. Like I say, we just need to take the outside. Oh, what's going on there? Oh God, that hill! So now we've got to take that hill. Right, we'll get a tank to lead the way. Come tank. Hold position. Don't go up there. Do not go up there. Oh, you see him then? I think we're going to call this like Death Hill or something. This tank should do some damage to that hill as soon as it recognises the enemy, that is. There we go, move up. Move up, open fire. Can you see them? That's it. No, what are you doing? No. Get him, get him. No, Nobelwerfer! Oh no! Oh, that's so lucky! That is the luckiest tank alive, isn't it? No, it's not, it's on fire. Damn it. And now all three of those guns are just opening up, look. Damn. Oh, we are definitely taking this hill before we end this one. Come on, boys. Get up there. In fact, come this... Oh, God, look at all those Tans. Right, let's try doing an advance on this side. I hate to take control of them, but they seem pretty adamant in staying still, you see, and I want to make it as entertaining as possible. Yet at the same time, I don't want to use up all the units. So what I'll do is I'll control them for the next about 5 minutes, and then if we haven't won yet, we'll call it. I think the explosions happened. Yep, the dynamite is blew up. That would have happened to the Queen if we didn't move her. Is the Queen still safe? Yes, she is. Beautiful. Means now we can start building blue troops. Start building all 3 kinds of troops. Oh, we've got another tank moving up. Can you take out that hill? If we could take that hill out, then we can take out these Tans from behind. Yeah, they're still bringing soldiers out, just one at a time, I think, though. Oh, bit of action going on. Oh, Nobelwerfer. Oh god. Oh good god. Yep, that hill is impenetrable. Right, so what we're going to need to do is we need to get a tank up this way, I find. Definitely need to get some sort of tank up this way. I don't think we've got many tanks though. Let's bring the tanks back up this way. Along with the infantry. Because I know for a fact these tanks will take that these infantry out easily. And that's a big mistake. What are they doing? I think it looks to me like the reds and the greens are coming together. Oh, we've got some of the Krasners, the special forces as well. But I think they're about to coordinate attack and try and take this area right here. Isn't really a smart move if there's Nobelwerfers right nearby. We do have some reds and greens in reserve that we can move up in the next video. So I think without a doubt we've definitely taken the swimming pool area. That's unless the Tans counter-attack or something. But we will find out. Right, move up. Being slow. Moving this guy up. Move these up as well. Come on. He's stuck. That's killed one of my own men. Oh, he's stuck on the terrain. Nothing I can do about that. Fortunately, that's his own error. He should have trained better in this tank. Come, goddamn you. This way. No, this way. See, the pathing on this is terrible. Gotta love men of war, haven't you? Oh, sorry, Red. That could cause war, that could. Let's just hope none of the commanding officers saw it. Alright, so we're gonna have a little push right here. Should be interesting. Right, let's bring infantry up behind it. Alright, come behind the tank. So, oh, we've got a machine gunner there. He's going to move up. We're going to take this hill. If we can actually take this position right here, just distract one shot from that Nobelwerfer, we can advance with infantry. Then again, they've got all these big guns aiming, haven't they? We'll have to attack from both sides, that's the problem. So you guys get up there. Need as many men back there as we can. I know it looks like I'm taking control of the reds and the greens more, but I'm just trying to sort out the pathing and keep them in the war, otherwise we'll be here for half an hour, you see, just watching them do nothing. Oh, there we go. What are you doing? What is he doing? Gonna have to bring in some green heavy tanks maybe next as well. Well, there is some currently being made in the factories. Because the reds and the greens now own a lot more plastic, having taken a lot more ground on the battle map. Just push these forward again. We can get some shots off. Tank versus hill. Who will win? Oh, what a shot! Oh, the Nobelwerfers. How did it do? Oh, no. R.I.P. Right, now the Nobelwerfers... No, now the Nobelwerfers have been taken out. No, now... Yeah, we can do this now. We can do this. Now they've used up all their ammo. See if we can actually get up there. But then again, these machine guns, is this suicide? Yep, suicide. Do not go up there. Damn it. Right, I don't think there's not much we can do here, I don't think. I think what we might have to do is we're going to have to advance from the left side and on that side at the same time. Let's try it. What are they doing? Come on. Red and Green Alliance, you can do this. Get as many men as we can. We do have another tank, but he's stuck, unfortunately. Nothing we can do about that. I could move him out, but I want to keep it realistic. You know, it's his own fault he's stuck, you see. Vehicles would get stuck in war. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Turn off the silhouettes, there we go. Get over here, what are you doing? Well, we've got a couple of squads at least to advance down here. I think we have. Might just have enough men to take out this hill. Oh, there is some Tans over there. What are they doing? He's got a submachine gun. An MP4. Oh, he didn't last long. Alright, move up, boys. Now, why are they not attacking on their own is the question. Yeah, they're on move at will. That is the stupid thing. Move up. Right, here goes nothing. They're sneaking up on the hill. Can they do it? Then we own outside here then. Then we can look to take in the inside. Oh, the noble workers again. Oh, that's not bad though. Oh, as long as there's not a direct hit. That's it, charge! No, 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 no! Oh god! This hill is just indestructible. Absolutely indestructible. I think we're running out of men. We're running out of men. I think we're going to have to end this one, I think we might have to come back with more troops. And in the next video, they are still going to have this hill to defend. So maybe we could create some like tan defenses right here. And then maybe do some sort of supercharge. And try and take this first room of the house. Which I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of contraption on that pool table. But yeah, we're going to call this a tan victory on this one. They did very well to defend. And I hope you enjoy this one. Do hit that like button, and also do subscribe and join the Mighty Nation. Now at 8,200 and something subscribers. So I will see you all in the next one.